my YouTube channel. I'm glad you could join me. Today we are going to be doing two new molds that have only just arrived. This little one here is a koala, and I thought that would be really cute to do, seeing I am in Queensland and these are all around us. And then my grandson wanted a duck. He's 13, bless him, but he wanted a rubber ducky. So I'm going to do that one for him. I have the resin made up already, and I am using the Platinum New Ultra Clear. That's these two. Platinum Uni Base, which can be mixed with any of the Part Bs, the New Ultra Clears. And I've used 97 of the Part B, and then I've taken it up to 322 grams in total. So I'm going to mix one of these pots as a grey and one in a yellow. I'm not sure whether I'll go fluorescent yellow or this unnamed yellow, or a combination of both. Okay, we'll get started. I'm thinking for the grey, this one is just a little light for our koalas. They're more of a darker grey, and I haven't got so much of a darker grey. So what I'll do is I'll mix this, put it into the cup, and then I'll add some black. So I think for that much, and I'm assuming, I haven't done these before, but I'm thinking they each hold about 150 grams of resin, I'm hoping. So I'll just put that in there like this. It's a bit thick. First time I'm using this colour actually, so it'll be interesting to see how it comes out. It's a pretty blue grey. Remember to scrape the sides. Now this is a pigment, not a mica, so you've got to make sure it's all mixed in properly. Because any unmixed pigments will not set properly. And I'll actually do a little demonstration of that. I meant to do it tonight, but I'll do a little demonstration of that in one of my videos and show you just how it doesn't set. I'm going to wipe that stick off and make just, because you don't want a mixing stick that's wet in your other colour, because it'll start to set it. This is a black that I've actually made. Just mix it up. Scrape it off because I don't want too much. I'm just going to actually leave it on the stick like that. Basically nothing on there. But that might be enough to make this go a little bit darker. See how that's already... It's probably a good colour if I can mix that black all the way in. I don't want it streaky. Doesn't really mix in too well. That's not a bad grey. I'll just scrape that off. I think I'll wipe this and mix it again. sure I get all of this in. Yeah, I think that might be okay. Put this back on so I don't spill it. Then this one, this is going to be mica powder, so it's going to work a bit differently. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. In the depth of that, we'll put I'll mix that in. Now I could have painted the little duck's beak red, or try maybe it'd be too hard to do it that way, so I'll paint the beaks red, the beak red when it's finished. And I'm putting on the other embellishments. And it's a bit transparent still. What if I put a little bit of this fluoro in? Where am I? No, that one. Oh, yeah, that'll go. That'll do. That one. Is that one? I think. Or is that the one? It's hard to tell. It really is hard to tell. I think it's that one. And I think that one's that one. So I'm just going to give it a quick shot with the gas. Get rid of some of those bubbles. Now, because these are deep, this resin's fairly liquidy, but we're still going to have to squeeze the ears, otherwise we'll get pockets and little air bubbles. So let me just get down to eye level here. Not as young as I used to be. Put that one to a side first, and then, yep, that's. Just pour it in like this, and I can see from the side where it's up to. Now I'm going to stop it just above the ears so I can pick it up. It's a very soft silicone. This is actually a candle mold. It's very soft. It's lovely. It's going to be nice to demold. I don't think this is going to take anywhere near 150 mils. I'm going to have some left over. I'll just let that settle for a minute. Get the tool under that. Make sure there's no bubbles in under here. Doesn't really have a lip. I'll just get that out there like that. And I will pour. Now I'll give this another little stir because you can see how some of the mica is not quite mixed. Mix it around. probably putting all those bubbles back in, but that's all right. And I'll take this just past the beak because I want to squeeze that. And this is also a very soft mould, which would be nice to demould. Might pour a little bit more in up there. Just there, so there's no... And his little tail, we'll need that. And because they've got a lovely flat bottom on them, they'll stand up quite well. Give it a little hit to bring up any bubbles. And I've got enough to fill a swimming pool. Great. Clean that up. Right, just leave that there. I'll fill this a little bit more. There are micro bubbles coming up, but I'll spritz them in a minute. Yeah, I'll be doing some more. I'll have to grab, oh, and I did not spritz it before. Oh, rookie's error. I did not spray alcohol in there, which is what I should have done. So it's going to be very interesting to see if they come out with bubbles right down. See, I've just sprayed that and I'm rubbing that right around. That's a nuisance. Anyway, such is life. And here, just squeeze his ears and his antlers. Fill in a bit more. Squeeze his ears again. Okay. Should be good. Just fill it to there. Turning that way. Oh, a little bit more here. Okay, there's not a huge amount left now. This one, what can I do with this one? Might do a yellow there. Again, spritz, spritz, spritz. Should be enough in there. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I don't know how this will turn out. Do a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. Stop and squeeze. Stop and squeeze the ears. A bit of a hit. Stop and squeeze. There we go. Hopefully that might move around and it won't just be half grey, half yellow. But we'll see tomorrow. And the other thing is, I'm not using a deep pour. So I'm hoping it doesn't flash cure. We'll know tomorrow. You sure will. Where's this? Right, that's that one. Then sometimes these molds are not quite straight, so you have to just work out which way to put them. So I know the table's straight. Let's put those in there. And a bit more. Might leave it at that. A little bit more in here. Okay. That should be good. Bit of a quick spray. Hopefully this won't break the banks. If it does, I'll be out here mopping up for a while. Thanks guys. I will bring you back when this is set tomorrow, and I will do some unmolding and decorating. Have a good night. See ya. Well, they are set, and now we need to be able to just unmold them and decorate them. Excuse the squeaking. This is really soft silicone, easy to get out. You can see there's probably a few little bubbles there, but I'll just get those off easily. And this, oh, that's a lovely. Now it is a matte mold because this is meant for a candle, but it doesn't matter. It's still got a matte shine to it. And the markings, a couple of micro bubbles because I stupidly forgot to spray inside. But that's okay, it's come out pretty well. I think my grandson will like that. This one is the same candle, so I'm not expecting it to be shiny. It will be a matte mold, but he's a koala and koalas are not shiny, so that'll be fine. And again, a few little bubbles. This is soft silicone as well, but it's just a bit thicker. Ugh. Oh, I hope it doesn't shoot across the garage and hit the car. My husband will not be pleased. Oh, he's cute. He's really cute. Couple of little bubbles. So we'll have to just fix those. But again, that's because I did not spray it. They're little micro bubbles. This is the one that I sort of drizzled the two colours into, and these are harder, even though the silicone is thinner. These are harder to demold because silicone is not as soft. Oh, he's still soft. Interesting. Oh, they're still a bit soft as well. I have to be careful. Maybe I need to leave these a bit longer. At least they didn't flash cure, which is a good thing. Oh, look at that poor little foot. Yeah, no, I think I'm going to leave these guys, these ones. I'll demold those in another. These may be grandchildren presents. They love my rejects. Yeah, that's totally changed that. And if he is not 100% dry, then this little fella won't be either. Yeah, no, he's still a bit soft. So we'll put these two aside and we'll work on these ones. He's so cute. I'll do this one because my grandson's here with me. Oh, look, see? You don't clean up properly and you get it everywhere. Look, I've got it everywhere. Easy fix. Easy fix. Unless, of course, that came out of the koala. Maybe a bit of this, because that's pigment. That's a shame. There you go, it's done. So what I'll do is I will get my scalpel and I can
get it. Sorry for the scraping.
My knees are just getting too old to be bending too far. So move all these embellishments out of the way. I've got a few things picked. Now that is sharp, and that will need to be taken off so little fingers don't get cut. Please be careful with these. It will cut you badly. So you can either do it like this, just take it off, or you can scrape it like this. This is actually still soft enough because it is so cold here. I've never known this resin to take so long to cure. This is a 4-hour cure, and it's been overnight and it's still setting. And that's how cold it is here. It's got to be snowing somewhere. We only usually get the really cold weather when it's snowing somewhere. I know it's snowing in Orange because I have a relative who lives there, and he was saying that it's been snowing on and off. And maybe the wind is pushing that up towards us. Now, I'll get my sander, which is a nail file, just to flatten that across there. That's better. And then just wipe that. Just throw that out. Clean one. Just wipe that off. Get rid of this and clean that up. Now my grandson said he would like, he would like a top hat. So we're going to put a top hat on him. He also said he wanted a walking stick. I have a little walking stick. I've got to work out, stick the walking stick there. But I also thought, well, if he's going to have a top hat and a walking stick, he's probably into reading books. And so I thought we would give him a little book, but which book would be good for him? Not Heart Bones, I don't think. Happen One Song, maybe. You'd Be Home Now. It Starts With Us. Maybe Dawn of the Voyage, Voyage of the Dawn Trader. That's a good one. Beach Read. No, he's not at the beach. Twisted, he might do that. The Dead Romantics. I think we might go Voyage of the Dawn Trader or The Maze Runner. What do you think? Which one? Oh, Little Women. Great book. Hate You Give. No, that's not very nice. Court of Frost and Starlight. Sounds interesting. These are obviously real books. Great Gatsby. He might be reading The Great Gatsby. So I'll put these ones away. I'll have a think about whether he'd be reading The Maze Runner. Maybe not. It's a little sophisticated, perhaps a little older, may not be interested in that. I'm thinking The Great Gatsby might be the one for him. And if he's reading, he might be outside, so he'll probably need his glasses, his sunnies, if these fit. Now, can I put them there without them looking silly? Yeah, his eyes are further back, but with the hat, I think you'll get the general idea. So I'll have a pair of sunnies. He won't be eating, he won't be bopping along. All right, so they're the things we're going to put on him. I will colour his beak red with these, maybe that one. Is it really a red or is it more of a pinky red? No, it's too pink. We'll go red. It'll be fine. go around here. Are duck beaks red? Yeah, they are. I'm pretty sure they are. Well, this one is anyway. Tough if they're not. Just go around here. I'm hoping you're in can see what I'm doing. And I hope William doesn't mind it being a red beak. Like that. May need two colours. Bring it up and around. Now it'll go down around here. Just clean that up a bit. I can't leave him like that. He looks like he's been in a fight. So I'll just fix that in there. There. That's good. Okay, so his beak's done. Yeah, that's good. Now his eyes, we'll do a white background. White, black in the middle. That's the black. Oh, purple, purple. That's the black. And it's up the other way. There it is. Do the eyes here. I'll come back and clean that up. And I will give that a second coat, I think. But I'll just get my little cleaner upper. Oh, where are they? Here. Use that and this. Just come back. These are really good for small areas. Just coming in and tidying them up a bit. Probably have to do it after the second coat as well. That's all right. It's coming off better. Now this one has no toenails, of course, because it's feathers, so I won't be painting toenails or fingernails. That'll do. It does, this acrylic paint, the paint pens dry fairly quickly. I don't think yes I do. I'll give a second coat to this one. It's dry, yeah. Just gives it a bit of a deeper colour. Yeah. Always trim up too before you start working, because sorry guys, she did not know I was taping. And there, we just put that there. Okay, that's a better covering. That's good. And then I'll come in with the black and the white again. I mean, try not to get it down into the socket so much. Yeah. Hold it. And then this one. Now what I should do is the same for the little koala. Oops. I'll get it up here. It turned out a pretty good colour for the koala. I'll fix that. There. And their snout, if that's what it's called, their nose is black. So just come across here. And it comes down. It doesn't come all the way around here. It comes down like that. And down here. People think the koalas are so cute, and they are cute. But if you are not from here and you find one in the wild, don't try and pick it up. It will scratch you so much because they're wild animals. And they have got very good claws. They have to be able to climb the eucalyptus trees and strip the bark and chew on the leaves. And they will take to you if you are a threat to them. Oh, this really is not set. Is going on. Well, he'll be visiting the koala sanctuary. That little foot is munted, and so is that. So this will be a present. See, things go wrong. That poor little koala. That poor little koala looks like he's been in a fight and he's really lost. Oh well, it's just for fun. I'm teaching you how to do some characters and teaching you not what to do or what not to do. I really thought this would be set. Boy. Boy, oh boy. Okay, I can't believe I squashed those little feet. That poor thing. That poor, look at his feet. Look at his feet. Oh, dear, oh dear. Well, I'll get them done up and then they'll just have to sit and recoup. Now, this part has the black. It actually has a colour. So ducks, I have no idea what colour duck's eyes are. And I don't care. We'll just do a nice blue. And then we'll do black in the middle. Yeah. one down further here. And let that dry. I'm going to even pick this one, poor little fella up. Give him another coat here. And another coat here. Let that dry. Where'd that go? Yep. Ooh, has a cut in it. Right, now I will do this pink or this pink inside the ears. I think this pink is probably more fleshy. Just do it in here because this is where the ears are a bit pink. And then around here. Just take it out a little bit, just so it's sort of going into where the fur starts, because the fur starts inside the ears. Just the littlest bit, not to make it look spiky, but just so that it's got the hint of the pink skin under the fur, like that. Now we will put, now koalas have, I'm thinking, I haven't been up close to one. I went to the koala sanctuary not long ago, but you don't get too close to them there. Pretty sure they have brown eyes. So that's what we're doing. That's what we are doing. And here. Yep, that'll do. And then I'll just come back when they're dry and put a bit of black. Black. That'll do. And then just when that's done, I'll put a little bit of a white light in there. So, because this poor little chappie has broken feet, we might have to cover those. What I'll do is I'll put this on here. So I'll get my E6000. It's the USA E6000. I saw it on Temu, grabbed it, because I wasn't sure if it was different to the normal E6000 you can get at Lincraft or online. But apparently the E or B7000 is as good, if not better. I like this, and I'm going through it really fast, but it has a very small knob. Great for rhinestones and great for this sort of thing. So I'm just going to put the glue around the edge because of his round head. It won't all touch, but that will touch there. And hopefully it won't slide down. So that's that. And then I'm going to put his walking stick here. I'll just put his walking stick along here. Bring it up. It's a little walking stick I made. Maybe move that up a bit like that so it doesn't hit the ground. And because it's just touching here, I might secure it there as well. Whoops. It does keep squeezing out after you've finished using it. I'll just put that there. And you've got to be careful because once the glue gets on your fingers, it becomes a bit messy. It likes to stick to your fingers. Where's that bag? Swap that off, tidy it up a bit. That's good. So that's his walking stick. Then I will put his little glasses just on his nose, I think. And just put the glue on the back here. Hope that's going to be okay. It's a bit fiddly with these characters, but they're fun to do. And then I'm just going to plonk those there. So that's so far. And the last thing, I will put his book just here. So I'll put that there. Oops. And put that there. Making sure the book is the right way up. And that's our little character, our little duck. And once I've finished filming, I'll get my grandson to come out and see if he approves. So that's that one. Now, this poor little fellow, how are we going to fix him? Clean that glue up. And when you're not using the glue, put the little lid, because it's got a spiky thing there. Put that back in there so it keeps it all clear. First of all, need to put a little white dot in the eye just to give it a bit of life. There and there. Without him looking cross-eyed. I forgot to do that with the duck, but I won't touch the duck until that glue has dried. Now, I thought this guitar, this could be a guitar rocking koala. So I've got a few different types of guitars. I have, I don't know, I've got the normal acoustics, the electric. I think there's a violin in here somewhere. These are really cute. So which one will I choose in order to cover up his poor feet? And which way will I put it? If it goes that way, I might just lay it like that on his feet and then it's not so bad. All right, so we'll do that. That's one of the bigger ones. I think I'll go big. Or is it this one? What do you think? The brown or the blue? Is he an acoustic kind of guy or an electric? Here's a different one. No, I think we might go the acoustic. I think that might be better because the blue, the electric one, is too close to his colouring. We'll do that. I'm thinking he's a bit more with it, so we might put this type of hat on him. He's a bit more. Now, we could stick it straight down, or we could put it on an angle like this. we might try and stick it. Oh, I think we'll stick it at an angle. I like that. Okay, we'll stick that at an angle. He looks really cool. We'll put his guitar that way, which will cover his munted feet. And we might give him a macaroon to chew on while he's playing. So let me just put this here. Poor little thing. Like that. Yep. Put this under here. Just put that in behind there. Bring that up. That little foot cake needs to come back up. That. Like that. And we'll stick his hat on an angle going down. I'm just going to put a bit of glue there, and hope I've got it in the right place. So we'll put it going down like that, so he's really cool. And I'll put a little bit more under here and a little bit more under there. Oh dear. He's a cutie. So, what else can I do with him? Does he need, well now he won't have room for a macaroon. So, how about a little butterfly annoying him just there? I think we will do that. Just put a little bit of glue on the back. And put that there, like that. He's cute. And he doesn't need sunnies because his hat's covering. And that's him. So that's him, and his feet have sort of been fixed up. He looks a little bit disheveled on his feet, but that'll do. So we've got koala, guitar playing koala, and we have sophisticated ducky, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're enjoying my content, please like and subscribe. I need all the help I can get. Thank you for coming back if you've watched me before, and welcome if you're new. Have a great and wonderful day. Thanks. Bye.